Good afternoon, I'm Faraz Javed and welcome to this Emirates News coronavirus update. Here's the latest. There are now over 3.2 million confirmed cases of COVID-19 around the world. That's according to Johns Hopkins University, who say the number of deaths have now crossed 227,000. The infection rate in the U.S. continues to be the highest as the number exceeds more than 1 million cases and close to 61,000 fatalities. Meanwhile, Spain has the second highest number of infections with close to 237,000 cases and with more than 24,000 deaths. Italy has over 203,000 confirmed cases with close to 28,000 deaths. In the UK, the number has crossed 166,000 cases with over 26,000 deaths. And India has now more than 33,000 cases and over 1,000 fatalities. Meanwhile, here in the UAE, the Ministry of Health and Prevention confirmed 549 new cases of the coronavirus last night, bringing the total here to 11,929. Once more, an additional 148 patients have made a full recovery, bringing the total of recoveries to 2,329. It was also confirmed that there have been a further 9 fatalities, bringing the number of deaths to 98. Now, at the press conference, health officials highlighted that the rate of infection here in the country does not exceed 0.12%, which is considered low compared to other countries. Officials also say that in general, the effects of virus might differ case by case, and it also depends on the strength of an individual's immune system and lifestyle. Hence, leading a healthy lifestyle is even more important now, and everyone should try to make a positive change to their daily routine. The UAE today sent an aid plane containing 7 metric tons of medical supplies to the Philippines to bolster the country's efforts to curb the spread of COVID-19. The aid will assist approximately 7,000 medical professionals as they work to contain the virus. Officials say the UAE stands in solidarity with all nations fighting the pandemic. That's why to date, the UAE has provided more than 334 metric tons of aid to over 32 countries, supporting nearly 334,000 medical professionals in the process. Now, the Indian mission in the UAE today announced that stranded Indian expatriates and visitors in the country wishing to return home must register online. The announcement was made on the official Twitter pages and also mentioned details regarding the registration process. As per the circular, resumption of passenger flights to India will be taken in due course, and the public is being urged to check the embassy's website and social media channels for further announcements. And as the fight against COVID-19 continues, 4 new field hospitals have been built here in the UAE to increase patient capacity amid the coronavirus outbreak. The Ministry of Health and Prevention say the facilities were built in order to raise hospital capacity to more than 5,000 beds. Now, the UAE has already set up field hospitals in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Ajman. That's why the ministry say that they are optimistic and are working nonstop to treat patients as well as to curb the spread of the virus. So 19 more shops in Dubai have been shut down for not following the precautionary measures during the market reopening phase. That's according to Dubai Economy, who say they also issued an additional 165 warnings and imposed penalties on outlets across the city for the non-compliance of the COVID-19 health and safety guidelines. Now, officials say violations were found across malls and high street markets, and most of them were related to not wearing face masks and gloves, as well as not maintaining social distancing. Now, some of the stores were also found to be operating fitting rooms as well as conducting promotions, both of which are prohibited in the market reopening phase. And of course, authorities are urging consumers to report any non-compliance to the COVID-19 precautionary guidelines via the Dubai Consumer app or by calling the toll-free number. Private sector employers here in the UAE are being reminded to ensure employee wages are not only safeguarded, but also paid on time through the wages protection system. That's according to the Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratization. The ministry pointed out that employers that have granted their employees early leave as part of precautionary measures during the pandemic must present the required documentation to register such consent. And that can be done via a temporary annex to the employment contract. Now, the supplementary forms are available for employers via the ministry's smart app. and website. So the UAE produces nearly 6 million tons of food every year, and that's according to a new study conducted by the Emirates Food Security Council. The report shows the annual amount comes from 568 factories across the UAE, and out of the total, 2.3 million tons comprises of essential food items. And also in terms of manufacturing industries here in the country, the sector ranks as the third largest, with 30% of all investments going into food production and 10% of all workers in the specific sector. The study was also designed to reassure the public that food production in the UAE is continuing as normal during the crisis. And the Roads and Transport Authority in Dubai reopened their customer happiness centers from today. The centers at Al Ramul, Dera, and Al Barsha, as well as 19 service provider centers, are now operational. Officials say preventative health measures are in place at the facilities, including heat sensors at the entrance. And as usual, people are being reminded that wearing a face mask is mandatory in public places, along with the practice of social distancing. Okay, that's it for now. Stay tuned to Dubai One for regular updates on the COVID-19 pandemic throughout the day. And don't miss our full bulletin this evening. Stay safe.